I have a question for the men. What the fuck do you want?
I just want to be held, nurtured, loved, cared for, physically, emotionally, spiritually.
Loneliness is something that's going to be afflicting a lot of people in 20.
In their 30s, as soon as I started listening, because women in their 30s are desperate.
Normalizing being single.
I'm 33, turning 34 next month, and I'm just fucking done dating.
I think it might be time to normalize being single and alone.
90% of females lie about their body count. We're lying about it because y'all care about it so much. That's the only reason why we have to lie, is because we're competing with these other bitches who haven't had as much sex as us, and guys find that more attractive, so then we gotta be like, oh shit.
Of course, a man does not want to settle down, spend his resources, time, money, and energy on an individual who has been ran through by a whole bunch of dudes. See, think about it like this. If I was chewing a piece of gum and you said, hey, Darius, can I have some gum? I'd be like, okay, cool. I give you a brand new piece of gum. What if I said, okay, here, you can have this? You'd be like, oh, I don't want that, man. You already been chewing on it. You already been eating on it. Exactly. That's how men think. So we don't want a woman who got smashed by other dudes, and those dudes didn't pay no money. They didn't court you. They didn't take you on any dates. And you get to us, and all of a sudden we got a date with a purpose. You celibate. We got to, do all this stuff for you in order for us to get sex.
Busted! I caught this guy checking me out in the gym. After yesterday's run, I decided to take a rest day and do some stretching.
What can a short guy do to make up for the height?
I didn't say short is absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
The audacity, the entitlement. Look how short she is compared to him. These women want to be 5'2", and they want to be with a dude who a whole foot taller than them. 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Because women want to be able to parade you around. See, you're a status symbol to women. So when you have a good job, you make a lot of money, and when you're tall, they're like, hey, they want to brag to their girlfriends, and other people say, my boyfriend is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". I have women do that to me all the time. Well, I'm talking to this guy, he's 6'3", and all stuff like that. And I walk in the room, and they're like, oh, they told us a lot about you. He is tall. These women, don't let them have you think that, oh, just because you 5'8" or 5'9", you too short. Again, go out in the real world and you'll see a lot of couples. Go to the mall this weekend. You'll see dudes that's 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", with chicks that actually are attractive, that's decent looking.
I was gonna say like compensating personality, but okay, damn. Go get some knee extensions.
Life is rough.
My next talking stage, I'm not even playing. Only way it's in is with you in a headlock, because I'm beating you the fuck up. Y'all gonna stop wasting my time.
The worst ex, pick him, okay? What's 3 things you hate about him?
The best and the worst ex are my ex that is in prison. So the worst thing about him is that he's a criminal. I miss him. When he gets out, hit me up.
You know what's crazy about this? I've had dudes contact me and have consultations with me, and they said, hey, Darius, I see all these women, they like bad boys. They like dudes in the street. They like dudes that's been in prison. How do I get like those dudes? It's really sad too, what a lot of dudes try to do for sex and for women and validation. You don't have to do none of that. These type of women are for the streets. They're no good for you. A lot of these chicks, they're damaged. They trauma bond. They didn't grow up with their father, so they bond to dudes who have nothing, and it's like they're both running off a cliff.
What did he do?
Aggravated robbery.
Simp isn't necessarily a bad word. I'm like, I love a simp, but I'm more annoyed, I guess, with the alpha men who like want to just provide and protect, because me as a woman, I want to be equal to a man. So yeah.
This is the worst type of woman to be with. The reason why she don't like alpha males, because those dudes can't be controlled. Those dudes who are alpha men, they say, hey, you got to follow my lead. You got to do what I say. We going this way. And these women like dudes that are equal, because basically if a woman views you as equal, she basically views you as below her, right? She's above you, and she can control the situation and manipulate you and everything like that. This is why women love simps, because they're weak, they have no backbone, and they submit to women. They pedestalize women.
What are some of the mind games women play with men?
Like, I just act like I like a guy, and then get him to flirt with me back, and then I'm just like, okay, you're a little weird, deuces.
So why do women use men for attention?
I mean, I don't use men for attention, but I can see some.
You just said you did. Guys, most of these women you're going to come into contact with, they see you as a game. You know how we have hobbies and we got a man cave and some dudes play video games. We go to sporting events. A lot of these women, they just wake up and say, you know what? Let me see how many guys I can manipulate and string along. And then when they want to hang out, let me flake on them and ghost on them. And I'll just move on to the next. It's like they're trying to build their score up.
Some girls use a man for attention because it's like kind of nice for a guy to like you, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like that. Like,
But you just said that you kind of flirt with a guy and then tell him, oh, you're too weird, and then you ghost him.
oh, I'm not like that, but most of my friends are. I have a boyfriend. He's like chilling right there.
Okay.
I'm definitely not like that, but most of my friends are, you know?
Birds of a feather flock together. Remember that.
Do you think a guy should continue to talk to a girl after you got rejected by her, or completely act like she doesn't exist?
Act like she doesn't exist, get as many bitches as possible, and make her regret her life.
Rate your head game, 1 to 10.
Wait, what?
Head game.
Oh, 10.
Head.
No, 12.
Wowzers. Who can validate that?
Everyone I've been with. I back her up. I have videos.
Always choose women who are attracted to you. I always say to men, you will never ever get the same level of respect and love from a woman who's not attracted to you. Choose a woman who's attracted to you. When you try and bypass that because you want a woman out of your league and you just want that, she can be out of your league as long as she's still attracted to you. Some women are just attracted to you regardless, so she has to be attracted, and how you measure how attracted she is to you is how much a physical affection she initiates. When we're attracted to a man, we constantly initiate physical contact.
Guys, we've been saying this in the manosphere for a long time. I've been telling you this for years. If a woman does not get physical with you right away, if she tries to put stipulation on if you can kiss her, or when can you touch her, or I don't go back to guys' place that quick and all this other stuff, okay, that's fine. She make those rules for the betas. If she's not breaking those rules for you, if she's not getting touchy physical, she don't like you like that. I hate to break it to you. And some of y'all watching this and you're like, no, she just trying to take it slow. No, trust me. If a woman is into you, she's going to make it happen right away.
Okay, I have dated doctors and drug dealers, billionaires, and guys who are broke. And guess what? They're all the same. Trash.
And who's the common denominator? You.
I cheated on my ex.
Yeah, I hurt him a lot because I'm also his first girlfriend and everything.
What was it that made you want to cheat on him?
I always wanted to self-destruct, self-sabotage, but he was best boyfriend. He treated me right. I don't know what happened, and that's my biggest regret.
Since our separation, I've been with someone who is better in bed. So Jen, after the breakup, there was someone else who was even better.
When we broke up, I was with someone that just gave me everything in the short amount of time that for 8 years I couldn't even feel with him.
I thought I gave my all because that's all I knew.
We're almost 30 now. We should have a family and kids. But I mean it's expected of me to have family and kids.
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
She belongs to the